Hello everyone! Sa video na ito ay ituturo ko sa inyo kung paano mag-divide ng rational expressions. Kapag nagdi-divide tayo ng rational expression, i-multiply lang natin yung dividend by the reciprocal of the divisor. In symbols, A over B divided by C over D is equal to the dividend, that is A over B. Then, magiging multiplication ang process. Then, get the reciprocal of the divisor. Ibig sabihin, i-interchange lang natin yung numerator at denominator or pagpapalitin natin. So, yung magiging numerator natin dyan ay D over yung denominator natin ay C. So, ang magiging sagot niyan, i-multiply lang natin yung numerator at numerator, that will be AD over BC. So, kung gusto ninyong malaman kung paano mag-divide ng rational expressions, just keep on watching.
Hello mga anak shis! Welcome to MathTV PH. Ang channel na ito ay tungkol sa math tutorials, lectures, or discussions na Tagalog at Taglish na dedicated sa lahat ng mga estudyante. Kung interesado ka, please like, subscribe, at i-click mo na rin ang notification bell para ma-notify ka kapag may bago akong upload na video.
Good day everyone! Kapag nagdi-divide tayo ng rational expressions, i-multiply lang natin yung dividend by the reciprocal of the divisor. Example number 1. 6ab squared over 4cd divided by 9a squared b squared over 8c squared d. So, copy the dividend, that is 6a b squared over 4cd. Then, magiging multiplication na ang process. Then, get the reciprocal of the divisor. So, yung denominator magiging numerator at yung numerator magiging denominator. So, 8c squared d over 9a squared b squared. Then, multiply. Pwede ninyong gamitin yung mga method na tinuro ko sa multiplication. Dito sa division of rational expression, dapat marunong kayong mag-multiply ng rational expression. Tinuro ko sa naunang video yung multiplication of rational expression. Kung hindi nyo pa napapanood, ay click nyo lang dito sa taas para kabisado ninyo at mas madali na lang kayong mag-divide. So, meron akong 4 na tinuro doon. Kaya ang gagamitin natin dito ay yung cancellation method. So, una, i-multiply natin yung mga numerical coefficient. 6 times 8 is equal to 48. Then, multiply the variables, that is a, b squared times c squared d. Over 4 times 9 is equal to 36. I-arrange natin alphabetically yung mga variables. So, mauna yung a squared, b squared, then isunod natin yung c at d. Ngayon, isimplify natin by cancellation method. Ano ang GCF ng 48 at 36? That is 12. So, i-divide natin to by 12. So, 48 divided by 12, that is 4. Then, 36 divided by 12 is equal to 3. Then, mag-cancel tayo ng mga variables. So, makakancel yung A. Ibig sabihin, mababawasan ito ng isa. Magiging 1 na lang yung exponent niya. Then, makakancel yung b squared. Then, dito, makakancel yung c. So, ang matitira dito ay isang c. Then, makakancel din yung d. So, ang natira na lang sa expression ay 4. Then, c over yung 3. Ano yung natirang variable? That is a. So, the final answer is 4c over 3a. Kung hindi nyo kabisado ang cancellation method, pwede nyo namang gamitin yung prime factorization or i-factor nyo lahat yung terms nito at yung tinuro kong method sa multiplication of rational expression. Example number 2. N squared minus 25 over n squared plus 5n divided by n plus 5 over n. So, ang gagawin natin dyan, kopyahin natin yung dividend, that is n squared minus 25 over n squared plus 5n. So, ang magiging process na ay multiplication, then get the reciprocal of the divisor, that is n over n plus 5. Then, multiply natin yung numerator to numerator, that is n squared minus 25 times n over n squared plus 5n times n plus 5. Then, dapat kabisado ninyo talaga yung mga factoring method para mas mapadali na lang yung pag-simplify ninyo ng mga rational expressions. Kung mapapansin ninyo dito ay product ito ng sum and difference of two squares. So, ibig sabihin, meron tayong factor na sum and difference. So, positive, negative, what is the square root of n squared, that is n. Ilalagay natin dyan. Ang square root ng 25 ay 5 times n over, ano naman ang common factor ng n squared plus 5n? That is n. So, ilalabas natin yung n. Ang matitira ay n squared divided by n is equal to n. Positive 5n divided by n is equal to positive 5 times n plus 5. Ngayon, i-cancel na natin yung mga common factors at common terms. So, ang makakancel dyan ay n plus 5 tapos yung n. So, ang matitira lang ay n minus 5 over n plus 5. So, ito na yung simplest form ng number 2. Number 3 example, v squared minus 9 over 3v squared plus 12 divided by v plus 3 over v squared plus 4. So, first, i-copy natin yung dividend, that is v squared minus 9 over 3v squared plus 12. Magiging multiplication ang process. Then, get the reciprocal of the divisor, that is v squared plus 4 over v plus 3. Next, i-multiply natin yung numerator at numerator. So, v squared minus 9 times v squared plus 4 over, multiply natin yung denominator, that is 3v squared plus 12 times v plus 3. Then, i-factor na natin yung mga terms na pwedeng i-factor. So, dito, kung mapapansin ninyo ay product ito ng sum and difference of two squares. Ibig sabihin, ang factor nito ay sum and difference. So, maglagay tayo ng dalawang parentheses, then plus and minus sign. Get the square root of the v square, that is v. What is the square root of 9? That is 3. Ito naman, walang common factor. Ibig sabihin, v squared plus 4. Over, what is the common factor of 3v squared plus 12? That is 3. So, ilabas natin yung 3. Then, ang matitira ay 3v squared divided by 3, that is v squared. 12 divided by 3, that is positive 4. Times, may factor ba to? Wala na. So, v plus 3. Then, cancel yung mga common factors and common terms. Ang makakancel dyan ay yung v plus 3 at yung v squared plus 4. So, ang matitira lang ay v minus 3 over 3. So, ito na yung simplest form ng number 3. Number 4 example, 2x minus 3 over 1 minus 5x divided by 2x plus 3 over 5x minus 1. First, copy the dividend, that is 2x minus 3 over 1 minus 5x. Then, multiply by the reciprocal of the divisor, that is 5x minus 1 is over 2x plus 3. Ang common mistake ng mga ibang estudyante ay kinakancel nila to, which is not, kasi hindi naman sila pareho. Kasi ito, kapag binaliktad natin, magiging negative 5x plus 1. Pero ito ay equivalent din siya ng negative 1 times 5x minus 1. So, negative 1 times 5x is equal to negative 5x. Negative 1 times negative 1, that is positive 1. So, pwedeng ganito ang expression natin. So, multiply natin to. 2x minus 3 times 5x minus 1 over, ito na ang gamitin natin, negative 1 times 5x minus 1 times 2x plus 3. That is 5x minus 1. So, ang matitira ay 2x minus 3 over negative 1 times 2x is equal to negative 2x. Negative 1 times positive 3 is equal to negative 3. Again, hindi natin pwedeng i-cancel ito kasi may kasama pa yung negative 3 dito na 2x. Hindi natin pwedeng i-cancel. Okay? So, ito na yung factor ng number 4. Another example, number 5. A squared minus 8a plus 15 over a squared minus 5a plus 6 divided by a squared minus 7a plus 10 over a squared minus 4a plus 4. Kung nakopyahin natin yung dividend, that is a squared minus 8a plus 15 over a squared minus 5a plus 6, then multiply it by the reciprocal of the divisor, a squared minus 4a plus 4 over a squared minus 7a plus 10, then multiply. Okay, palitan natin to para hindi tayo malito. So, ito, a squared minus 8a plus 15 times a squared minus 4a plus 4 over a squared minus 5a plus 6 times a squared minus 7a plus 10. Now, i-factor natin yung mga trinomials para mas madali na lang mag-simplify. So, unahin natin ito. Ano ang factor ng a squared minus 8a plus 15? Ito ay quadratic trinomial. So, maglagay tayo ng dalawang parenthesis. Since positive ito at negative ito, ibig sabihin parehong negative. Ang factor ng a squared ay a times a. Ngayon, mag-isip kayo ng factor ni 15 na kapag i-add natin ay magiging negative 8. Yun ay negative 5 and negative 3 times, ano naman ang factor ng a squared minus 4a plus 4? So, kung mapapansin natin ay perfect square trinomial. Ibig sabihin, dalawang parenthesis, then both negative, at kunin natin ang square root ng first term, that is a. Ang square root naman ng last term is equal to 2. So, negative 2 times negative 2 is equal to positive 4. Negative 2 plus negative 2 is equal to negative 4. Over, what is the factor of a squared minus 5a plus 6? So, again, maglagay tayo ng dalawang parenthesis. And, ang factor ng a squared ay a at a. Positive ito at negative ito, ibig sabihin, parehong negative ulit. Then, mag-isip kayo ng factor ni 6 na kapag in-add natin ay magiging negative 5. That is, negative 3 and negative 2. Negative 2 times negative 3, that is positive 6. Negative 3 plus negative 2 is equal to negative 5. Okay? Next, ano naman ang factor ng a squared minus 7a plus 10? That is, since positive ito at negative ito, ibig sabihin parehong negative. At ang factor ng a squared ay a times a. Ano naman ang factor ni 10 na kapag in-add natin ay magiging negative 7? That is, negative 2 and negative 5. Kasi, negative 5 times negative 2 is equal to 10. Negative 2 plus negative 5 is equal to negative 7. And then, cancel natin yung mga common factors and common terms. So, anong makakancel dyan? A minus 5, a minus 3, a minus 2, at a minus 2. Ibig sabihin, ang sagot natin ay 1. Kasi nga, 1 1 na to, 1 na rin to, 1 yan. So, 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 is equal to 1. Divided by 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 is equal to 1. So, 1 ang sagot natin sa number 5.